Hey everyone, it's Kate from Wild Tales Of. If you're new, welcome here on YouTube and on my blog, wildtalesof.com. I share about family travel and outdoor adventure. And I have Bergen here with me, and we have a new adventure that he's embarked on, and that is some rock tumbling. So we've been going on many trips lately. A lot of our travels have involved going to the water. Most recently, Bergen has really got into what he calls rock hounding. And actually, it hasn't even been in the recent past. It really has been since he was little that he's been into rocks and minerals and trying to identify them and just learning about them and of course collecting them. And so, but more recently, he got very inspired after he learned that there was such a thing as a rock tumbler. I think you saw it in a Target catalog, didn't you? In the Christmas catalog, in the holiday catalog for Target around December. And so that kind of got the idea in his brain. Even more recently, he's been saving up his money to buy a rock tumbler on his own. And so the rock tumbler arrived this weekend, so he's very excited. So he decided to purchase the National Geographic Hobby Tumbler, and we thought we would just step through the process because it is quite a long process. So we're gonna start this video now, but the video is gonna be over the course of several weeks actually, because it's quite a process we've learned to polish the rocks. So here is what's this called, buddy?
The rock tumbling bowl where you put everything.
Mm-hmm. So this is a bowl. It's kind of more of a rubbery material. And then the kit does come with actual rocks. Are these all the rocks just from the kit, not yours? Okay, so we're just gonna test the ones out in the kit first. So here's what they look like before. We'll grab some out. So here's just kind of how they come.
This one's really cool.
Oh yeah, you want to show one of your favorites? Ooh, wow.
This one and this one.
There we go. That's rose quartz. There's another one. Do you know this one?
No. It's another kind of quartz, so at least it's the same as the other one.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So
here's your before, and then what he's gonna do is, what's the first step?
You put the grit.
In grit number 1, it comes with
4 grit packs.
Oh, well, you know. So it comes with 4 grit packs, and so those have to be applied over the course of like weeks and weeks, and they just continuously tumble. So our first challenge is to figure out where in the house. We have a small house where people have bedrooms upstairs and downstairs, and so we're trying to figure out the best place in the house so that it's not disturbing anyone with sleeping. To the tumbling bowl, and okay, so we're going to add the grit to the rocks. And the grit, kind of the way we've been reading about it and learning about it, the grit and the water kind of act as if they are the ocean or the sound or that type of water, the lake pounding on the rocks over and over and over again. Go ahead.
And since you can only do this once, my dad got me more grit.
Yes, the kit comes with just 1 set of rocks and then 1 set of the grit packs. But there are like booster packs that you can also purchase, of course. So, thank you. Very good. All right, so we're going to put the grit in, and then we are going to add the water.
It's like sand, but it's black.
Okay, looks like black sand. Okay. Okay, and then he's gonna fill that with water just enough to cover.
There.
You see?
Really little spot.
That looks perfect.
I'm putting these tops on, so put
this inner part in first.
This.
Then the silver part. Then you spin that. The knob.
As tight as you can.
Okay, so we're in our basement kind of storage room, and we're kind of having to be quiet because Georgia is taking a nap. So sorry if it feels like we're whispering. So we are gonna set it up in here in hopes that it will be away from, the noise will be away from anyone who's trying to sleep. Oh. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna press the set button. And that is gonna tell us how many days. So Bergen just wants to do the highest suggested, so that's 5 days. So he's gonna be really patient, right? If you can see, he's selected 5 days of tumbling. And then he's gonna press the stop button, and then it'll automatically stop after those 5 days.
This will go to 4, 3, 2.
Oh, Bergen's saying that it'll count down, really? Hold on. Okay, and then we're just gonna let it be, kind of almost forget about it, and then we will show you what it looks like, and it'll be awesome for you because you won't actually have to wait. Okay, Bergen, press start so we can hear what it sounds like. Okay, hold on to it. Hold on to it. It's not quite stable. We just have it on our bikes, but we're gonna set it on this shelf here. Okay, so that's what it sounds like.
Well, at least.
Hey, no, don't press.
Oh,
no.
well, probably. Oh,
Yeah, see? And now Bergen actually showed the example that, hold on to it, buddy. Hold on. Bergen actually showed. So if you do accidentally press, pay attention, if you press that start button, it will automatically reset back to 1 day. So you don't want that. Okay, we're gonna set it on the shelf and
you can put it right there.
no. What if we need to get to our bikes?
See ya in 5 days.
Hi, so we're checking in. Let's see, so when you last saw us, it was Monday, now it's Friday, so we've decided, I think we said originally we were gonna do 5 days, but we decided now we got maybe a little impatient and excited, so we're gonna just do it for 4 days, and it kind of works, it just works better with the week, so we are gonna check on it now.
Yeah.
Here we go. And we decided to move it out of that front room that it was in because, just to give you, if you happen to think about getting one of these, it definitely moves around a lot, and so we had it on a shelf, and we were afraid that because of the vibration and it just moving ever so slightly, a little bit, that it would fall off. So we set it up in our laundry room.
In here, okay. So in here, you can kind of hear it. You can hear it right here. Here's Dad's mayonnaise.
So we even had it shoved against some beer here. We are going to bring it upstairs and show you the next step. Okay, here we go. Open it up. And so this is after the first round with the grit packet number 1.
I better get grit packet number 2.
Okay. So here's what it'll look like after about 4 days of tumbling. So what do you do next?
You pour this into here over by the sink.
Pour your rocks and grit water through the
strainer.
Oh, and the strainer comes with the kit. Okay, go ahead. All right.
We're making the sound.
And then what? Wow. What do you think?
Already?
You see some neat stuff?
No,
Rinse? Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, look at that one that was like square.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Freaking magic. I can't imagine what they're gonna look like next after 3 more phases.
Awesome.
Wow.
Let's look at all them. Yeah. I remember this one. It was cool. and it had like edges that are sharp, and now it's like really like smooth. It's awesome. This was the kind of the same.
Oh yeah, this was that one that you really liked. The rose quartz.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
This was an actual rock. They're so neat. Look, it looks like they're already done.
Okay, now what?
Now we put a sand in.
So now put the rocks back into the container. And what do you have there?
Step 2.
You have step 2, your medium rock tumbler grit. Used for smoothing rock surfaces after initial shaping. So this is gonna smooth them even more. Before we move on to the second round of tumbling, just wanted to give a tip / a rule, is that you should not pour the contents of the tumbler after it's finished tumbling down the sink, because all that grit will get in your sink and it can clog your sink up and your pipes and wreak havoc on your system potentially. So don't do that. They suggest doing this process outside. So we will remember that for next time. Seems like the easiest way would be if you have a hose outside, go outside to your hose, pour the rocks into the strainer, and then everything will strain out and all that grit can kind of go into the lawn or whatever you might have back there, which is fine to be outside, but not in the pipes, not in the sink. So you saw we put the rocks back into the tumbler and we added the medium grit for round 2, and then Bergen just filled the tumbler with water. Hang on. So you just want to cover again, you just want to fill it up. Whoop, it's hard to see, there we go. Bergen may have even done it a little too much. You just want to do it enough to cover. Now the next cycle is actually quite a bit longer. It's suggested 6 to 8 days. So it was 3 to 5 for the first cycle. We did 4. I think we'll just land in the middle and try for 7, but again, we will keep you posted on what we decide to do. Okay, we're back in our lab. It only goes up to 7 days, so I guess if you wanted to do it longer, you'd have to set it for 1 more day. But we're just gonna do the 7.
Yeah, like if it went down to 4, do it more.
And so we'll check back next Friday.
Okay.
There we go. That's just what it does. All day and night long. And just an update on that sound. So where we definitely think ahead, because it's kind of a pain to have to restart the cycle again. It's not a huge deal because if you're keeping track, you can just, select the number of days that have passed. But it's kind of a bummer to have to start it over again. So I would do some testing in different areas of your house. Not everybody might have this problem, but because of the way our house is set up. So the first spot, just again, I was telling you, it was on a shelf and it felt like it might fall off. And then we could also kind of hear it in our bedroom. That wasn't a lot of fun to hear all night. Putting it back into where our laundry is and kind of some other storage was a better choice. But I would say our big suggestion is to take the tumbler around and turn it on in different areas of your house so you can kind of test it out. The good thing is it's a constant sound. So it's not, increasing its sound all of a sudden and then lowering and all that. It's just a constant kind of a hum. So definitely get used to it. Okay, so we'll see you in a week, but for you, it'll be right now. Hi, we're back. It's been 1 week and we're gonna go check on the rock tumbler. Gonna run downstairs, grab it, and this time we're going to do everything outside. We learned our lesson last time. It's best to unload everything and clean everything out outside if you have that option. Okay, here we go. Here it is. It actually turned on by itself.
Because we did it all.
Because we did it exactly 7 days ago. Okay, to recap, we are finishing step 2, and then we will move on to step 3. So we'll show you what the rocks look like after 2 rounds in the tumbler. Okay, you're just gonna do it like that. What do you think?
Good.
You impressed?
Yep.
Happy? Okay,
Next time we probably can put a lot more.
So that's kind of what, that's not too bad. Now you go ahead and rinse them off. Okay, you're getting all the grit off?
Yep.
Okay, let's look at them.
They gotten way littler. They're like
Much rounder, huh?
they've gotten smaller too. Some of them are broken. Like this used to be really big. They're so cool. Remember this one?
Oh wow. Here's that rose quartz.
Oh wow. It's nice.
It's really pretty. Many of them have changed a lot.
Like this one, this used to be huge.
I'm wondering, did it break off?
Might have. I don't know.
What's your favorite?
Or I mean, these two.
one? Oh, really? So you want to rinse your tumbler out. Get all the previous grit. And also make sure to do the top.
That's weird.
Okay, here's our step 3. It's the pre-polish, and it's used to develop the rocks for final polishing. But there's still one more step,
I think
right?
it's like edges. It's the edges.
Oh, okay, so step 4 will be edges. And how many days is this, Bergen?
I think like 6 to 7 days.
Yeah, about the same as the last one. 6 to 7 days.
This is much different.
Is it?
Definitely.
What's different about it?
Dusty.
Dusty. Oh,
And like
okay.
gray.
Oh, so the other one had bigger
Yeah.
particles. Can I see?
Okay, we should
If you can see, it's just, sorry about the light, it's a lot dustier than the previous 2. So, hence, I think that it's really for that polished look. And fill it up with water, just to cover it. I think you're adding a little bit too much water.
You can see them poking out.
Okay, you just want to cover it. Yeah. Okay, that might be a little too much, but... Here's what step we're on. Grit number 3, 6 to 8 days. Then will be grit number 4, but
We'll do 9 on
we're on grit number 3. Okay, we're back in the dungeon. So it's 6 to 8, but I think we'll just do 7. And so there it goes.
See ya in a week.
And we're back. Bergen just ran down and got the tumbler from the, what is it called? From the rock tumbling machine. And so again, to recap, but you just saw it. But just in case, we were on round 3, and we let that go for 7 days. And so now we are on step 4, and that is the last step. Finally, we are in the home stretch here. And let's see, how many days do you let step 4 go?
It was 7 to 10.
So step 4 is 7 to 10. So we'll probably just stick with the 1 week. We've been doing this on...
The 8? Or, I mean, 7?
Yeah. So we'll probably go on the low end of that. We've been doing this every Friday, so that's been working well. And so step 4 is this one, and it's the polish, and it's used for final polishing on pre-polished rocks. So I can already feel it's much softer in there than the first couple of rounds. So Bergen will open up the tumbler and show you what the rocks look like.
I'm gonna go outside.
Okay, we'll head outside first.
Yeah, there's barely any rocks. Good.
They really
That's
shrink
small.
down. Okay, here's what they look like with all the grit kind of still on there, but you can see it coming through, and then we'll do a quick hose down. There we go. Oh, you can see.
Oh, wow.
There's a look at the rocks. Bergen wants to rinse one more time.
Well, I want to get mud on my feet.
Okay. So here's a closer look.
It's neat. It's cool. This one's really cool because it shows like the lines. And sand.
Very smooth.
Let's see.
That is so pretty. Look at this one.
Maybe this one.
Here's a closer look. All of them. Here, can you spread them out some? I think some have broken apart.
Yep, I think this was like part of that. Looks like it was. See that one?
Okay, final grit, final polish.
Okay. See you in 1 week.
And we're back one last time. Bergen is back here behind me, and he is going to open up his tumbler for the last final round. And we are gonna take a peek and see what his rocks look like. And we said before, I think we said we were gonna do 7 days, and it turned out we were just super busy.
We did 10 days.
On Friday, and then on Saturday, and then on Sunday. So it's Monday, so that makes it about 10 days. So
That's good.
what did it say in the book?
7 to 10.
Oh, so we thought we would be on the low end of days, but we're actually on the high end. So this is what it looks like after 10 days of the final tumbling. Just gonna do it in the kitchen this time. Pour all that gunk into a bowl.
Oh, that's not that much. Wow. Pretty good.
Okay, Bergen's gonna weigh out.
Definitely use bigger rocks next time. Look at this. It was like way smaller before.
Well, if you want it polished, then some of that is gonna come off. That's kind of the deal.
We put like 50 rocks in, and now there's
Much
only like 10.
smaller this is.
What? This was the size of that. This one was big. Look at this one. Definitely use bigger rocks. Next time I'm gonna use some of my rocks and find random ones. Like get a bag and find random ones.
So that is the end of this rock tumbling session.
Woo!
Thanks so much for joining us, and lucky for you, you didn't have to wait I think it was about a month-long process. So definitely a lot longer than I certainly anticipated, but I think it is a neat way to teach kids some patience and kind of learning about the process of what a rock might go through when it is on the shore. I wanted to show you the kit in its entirety. So this is, I don't think we had shown the box before. So this is how it comes. It is the Rock Hobby Edition, the Rock Tumbler from National Geographic. And so like you've seen in the video, it comes with kind of the bowl and then the tumbling machine, but it also comes with a couple more accessories. Well, and you saw all the grit packs. You guys saw the strainer.
So pretty much everything except for the jewelry.
And it comes with the rocks to polish, and then it also comes with these kind of jewelry kit accessories. So we wanted to show that as well. It does come with an extra, I think, what's that called? A ring gasket. Okay, and then, so it comes with this necklace set where you can stick a rock in here and wear it as a necklace. That's pretty fun. That would be a good gift for someone. And then this one, Bergen already put one inside. He put the rose quartz. This is a keychain, so it's pretty neat. Kind of keeps it protected. And then they even have these little clips for earrings. It looks like, or maybe it's not earring. I guess no, it's not earrings. It's like a pin. Sorry. I mean, I guess you could wear them as earrings. Oh no, maybe you could wear them as earrings.
Is this like a ring?
Like the clip-on kind of earrings, and then you would glue.
Oh, I know. This is a ring, and then you could probably.
Oh, and there's a ring. Can I see the ring? And there's also a ring that
I'm gonna use.
You can then attach one of the rocks to that. That's pretty cool. So Bergen, Now that you know everything and you've gone through the whole rock tumbling process, would you recommend this rock tumbler to other kids, to adults who are interested in rock tumbling?
Well, here's a tip. So you probably should put bigger rocks and more of them, because they get really small and some just disappear. You don't.
Yes.
It started with like only like 30
show
rocks.
them the smallest one.
And look at how small this thing is.
That is one thing that Bergen was a little bit disappointed by, but it makes sense. I mean, if you're going to get these rocks tumbling and you're going to polish them and smooth those edges, then they are going to get a lot smaller. But it's just sort of a heads up that the rocks do get significantly smaller. So it's just something to consider. In another video, we will do more of a comprehensive review of kind of the pros and cons and just more fine detail thoughts. But for this video, we just wanted to take you through the whole process of polishing the rocks that come in the kit from start to finish. If this gives you any questions, we'd love to be able to answer them in a future video. So if you have any questions about the rock tumbler and just the whole process, please leave them below so that we can create more videos and answer more questions if we can. Of course, we are not experts. Oh, one more thing. We also wanted to show you, earlier in the video, Bergen was talking about how Slade got him, his dad, Slade.
Yep.
Dad, got him the kind of the booster pack. So this is what that looks like. So you can also purchase for each round of tumbling, there's a specific grit. And so he has these extra packs so that he can go through more rounds. And we'd be happy to share those. If you're interested, for me, I definitely am interested in Bergen going through and doing some rocks kind of that he finds, you know, at the beach, and he has collected some agate, especially when we were in Oregon. So I think it would be really neat to actually polish some of the rocks that we have personally found, not just ones that come in the kit. So I'm looking forward to that, and we can share more if you're interested. But thanks so much for joining us. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. It really helps support our channel, and we'd love for you to subscribe so you can join us for more adventures. And we hope you're staying happy and healthy, and we hope you are getting out and having some brave, wild adventures. We'll see you next time. Bye.